think people compare us because we're both lads. We're both very popular in South America. We both use synthesizers, if you hadn't noticed. And we both are renowned for flamboyant stage acts. A flamboyant stage act. And that's where the comparisons end, which is quite a lot, really. And I'm a hypocrite.
We're not purists in the way that Vince Clarke of Erasure is a purist about it. He only uses analog synthesizers, he won't use MIDI and all that. I mean, I kind of admire that approach. We've never been purists about it at all.
That's all we use, you know, we use pure electronics, and we use kind of old technology as well, I suppose, so I suppose we are purists, yeah, in that respect.
My voice is pure.
That's very true, yeah. Our lives are pure.
Yeah.
So is it this purity that sets Erasure apart from other acts?
What's unique about what we do is that we use synthesizers and we write songs with really strong melodies.
My favourite songwriter is Paul Simon, because he wrote such brilliant tunes. When I was 18 or 19, I heard a single called Electricity by Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. It sounded so different from anything I'd heard. That really made me want to make electronic music, because it was so unique.
What about bands like Kraftwerk and Yellow?
I kind of got into those later, you know, and Kraftwerk have been going since the 70s.
Die Fahrbahn ist ein graues Band, weiße Streifen, grüner Rand.
Kraftwerk have a name for this. It's machine music.
I kind of, not so much of an electro nut as Vince.
I find it difficult with this when he's programming something, because he can take 4 hours with one sound, and I can't hear the difference each time.
And likewise, I'm not that interested in singing the song 50 times.
Having written well over 100 songs together, the guys have developed a unique way of writing.
We'll usually hire a hotel room, and then we order a piano in. I'll plonk some chords, and he'll sing something over the top. Then we decide, OK, well, that bit, that sounds like a chorus, that bit sounds like a verse. Join the bits together like a jigsaw. And then we present the little micro cassette to our record company and say, here's our demo for that particular song.
Once we have a basic song, Vince will go away, record a bass line, maybe the chords and some synth noises, and then send the tape back to me.
And he'll go into a studio to work the lyrics out, and I'll go into my studio to do the musical arrangement.
I mostly write the lyrics of late, but when I get stuck, I always phone up Vincent and ask him.
Well, he gets stuck sometimes, and he'll fax me, and I'll send him some ideas, you know.
He calls himself the Chertsey poet.
You're actually never involved in writing the music?
No.
Something that just doesn't interest you?
Well, it does, but that's Vince's, it's his thing.
I think it's quite a good situation, really. It gives me total freedom, you know, to do whatever I like with my synthesizers, and he has total freedom to come up with whatever weird or wonderful backing vocals he wants to.
It seems recording in different places is the secret of Erasure's success. So are Andy and Vince planning to get together even less often?
What we could do in the future is install some ISDN lines, which I don't know what it stands for, but it means that I can record vocals in Spain or Australia, anywhere in the world, and send them down the phone line to Vince, and he can mix them live in his studio while he's making the music.
You can do it while you're in bed. Should be
while asleep.
Yeah, that should be ideal.
As well as making their personal mark on the charts, Erasure have left a trace or two on bands up and down the land.
Last time I went home to Peterborough was going out with my parents to the Co-op Club and seeing a working band there doing Blue Savannah and A Little Respect.
And one of those more bizarre covers was by those Australian Swedes, Bjorn Again. Wasn't it, Vince?
I thought they were really good, actually. I really liked the track. They did a cover version of A Little Respect, and I thought it sounded excellent. I mean, it's always nice when people cover your songs, you know, it makes you feel good.
I heard that Andy Bell was rolling around on the floor laughing when he heard it now. I don't think there is anything so funny about it.
Maybe he was just so happy.
Yeah, I guess some people react that way when they hear something that is brilliant, you know. It just brings laughter to them.
Maybe Vince Clarke was tickling him or something.
Well, I think it's more interesting with when you influence the style of music of other people, not when they're copying you or doing cover versions of your stuff.
So after 10 successful years, what's left for Erasure to do?
One of my ambitions was to sing the Cadbury's Flake advert.
How did that go?
It goes, only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate could taste like chocolate never tasted before.
And apart from singing, Andy?
I wouldn't mind doing a bit of acting. I wouldn't mind doing some horror, and I wouldn't mind doing some kind of quite explicit stuff.
We get asked now and then to do songs for films, but it would be really good to do a whole soundtrack. Unfortunately, I can't score, and can't score music, so the offers haven't been flooding in.
We're back at the Ozone a week on Thursday.